Good morning, everyone. This is Digitally Wired here with Mystery and supposedly the alien in Studio One. Today, strap in because you might need your seatbelt for the Rapture. If anyone could just figure out which calendar we're supposed to be using, Georgian, Edwardian, Vorti. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if they schedule the next Doomsday using a kitchen timer from IKEA.
Wait, what actually happens if you do schedule the rapture for today, but you wake up tomorrow and nothing? Is there like a rapture customer service team to call, or do they just quietly move the date again and send out new invitations?
Oh, they absolutely reschedule. See, growing up in South Africa, every few years someone got all worked up that the world was ending. Oh, but just not in our time zone, mind you. No, apocalypse was much more stylish on West Coast time. My family and I'd hear these whispers, December 21st, market. And then suddenly it's not happening. Wait, you just mixed up your Gregorian and what was it, Edwardian or Victorian? Honestly, forgiving myself for not keeping the prophecies straight is my own act of service.
It's wild, though, the cycle of anticipation and letdown. Like every failed prophecy just gives certain people an excuse to say, no, we meant next year or maybe the year after. Math is hard, y'all. But seriously, you'd think after the 100th version, folks would start cashing in their Rapture loyalty points or something. Sell your stuff, prepare the feasts. Just don't actually leave town. You might need your sofa again in January.
And there's always this dance of, well, maybe nobody was quite worthy enough, not even the Pope or the Bishop. Maybe they're still waiting. Maybe it's all a test. As a kid, it left me wondering what was really supposed to happen. Was I late, wrong time zone again, or had the Rapture deniers just forgotten to update their apps?
If any nuns did qualify, we'd never know. The real news is just too slow. Or what if the Pope you see today is already a body double? Or with the tech now, a digital double? We have deep fakes for everyone else. Why not for the Vatican?
There's a theory. I'm not saying it's probable, highly improbable to be fair, like basically everything we're riffing on today, but technically everything's possible, at least until someone actually cross checks the time zones.
The best part is that in the end, these stories just roll over into the next thing. Sorry, folks, technical difficulties. Rapture has been rescheduled due to a clerical calendar error. Let's keep the suspense alive, right? Speaking of suspense, let's talk about cosmic nonsense. The asteroids that might actually just be secret alien observation decks. Did you catch the news about the asteroid belt around Venus? Now, every rock in space is potentially a UFO with a really great cloaking device.
Exactly my point. Like, we've barely got our telescopes up to speed, and now everyone's convinced we're constantly being scouted by interstellar spy rocks. When I say this stuff is different to our own solar system, I mean we've just bumped into it with our science, and nobody's actually been out that far except, well, some would say Kubrick's moon landing crew.
Oh, don't start. The moon landing set story just won't die. Like, if our tech gets better every year, how come we went in the 60s and haven't thrown a proper after party up top since then? It's like Flat Earth lives on because we keep refusing to make a sequel.
You'd think all those stories would fizzle out, but infotainment just keeps them spinning. It's almost like we need the next outrageous headline more than the truth itself. If there isn't a new comet coming, we just design a new Arc ticket and start marketing last call for cosmic salvation. Order quick, shipping to Mars isn't included.
Don't forget the bridge. Is it too much to ask for a ticket that covers the 150 million miles to the Ark? Teleporters available for select VIPs. Regular passengers must walk. Good luck, mind the cosmic potholes. I swear the people pushing these stories must be on retainer just to keep us distracted between Christmas specials and Mars expeditions.
Look, it's all theatre. The date for alien arrivals or world-ending comets changes as often as Hollywood reboots Spider-Man, and if your reality show needs a finale, just announce the next cosmic event for December 25th. Might as well, right?
With a little luck, we'll be getting Wise Men, a glowing comet, and streaming rights for the triple finale, Rapture, Ark, and Mars all at once. Maybe my cousins from another planet will finally show up for the after party.
If they're not too busy monitoring our asteroid belts or you're fact checking the headlines. But hey, in the cosmic lottery of storylines, anything's up for grabs as long as someone keeps buying tickets or at least clicking refresh. So let's pivot, which feels appropriate since that's what tech has us doing every minute. Did anyone guess when the transistor was invented? I'll give you a hint. It was 1947, which, hang on, how many years is that? 75. That's right. 75 years, and yet my old transistor radio still works. Swap in a battery and boom, news from Mars. Meanwhile, my latest phone can't outlast a cup of coffee at this point.
Yeah, it's like the planned obsolescence Olympics. How quickly can a phone update itself into oblivion? You nailed it, though. My VR headset, it's a relic after 2 years. But somehow I can still find videos of people using cars from the 1960s. There's tech that's like more disposable than some takeout containers.
And don't get me started on real news. What even counts anymore? We've reached AI makes it, you believe it. And if it goes viral, it's gospel. AI deep fakes a conference, conjures a celebrity up from code, and that becomes the next headline. I used to show off transistor radios in classrooms. Now it's all check out my digital double in VR. At this rate, I'm not sure if my old VR gear or my own memory lasts longer.
There's something poetic and ridiculous about the fact that people might soon buy imperishable silicon sex dolls that outlive their smartphones. And we joke, but tech really has become part escapism, part collectible. Will it last past the commercial break? That's the gold standard now.
I mean, if your device or your digital persona can hang in there for more than 5 minutes, you're doing better than half the apps on my phone. Maybe next episode we'll give away a prize for anyone whose tech still boots in under a minute, or depending on the audience, a stowaway pass on the Ark with a backup AI for good measure.
That's a competition I'd tune in for. As always, the mysteries and the nonsense of the metaverse are just starting to unfold. Seriously, let us know what's still working in your digital life. Maybe there's hope for those old radios after all, or for someone hitting the high score on an imperishable sex doll. But whatever you're doing, don't take any of this too seriously, except maybe your backup data.
Well, that's all for Rapture Rescheduled and Cosmic Nonsense. Don't forget, the next prophecy, alien arrival, or silicon miracle might already be running behind schedule. Mystery, always a ride discussing the end or maybe the beginning of everything with you.
Absolutely digitally wired. Y'all stay curious and keep those questions coming. Future episodes are just on the other side of the cosmic delay. Till next time, this is Mystery signing off.
Stay open, everyone. We appreciate you listening, and we'll see you again before the next calendar shift. Bye.